Yeah.
That's great, but performing for kids is just so rewarding. You know, they instantly love you and they just laugh right away and they just enjoy it so much.
Yeah. So tell me a little bit about improv. I know you do, and you had Seoul Improv here in Korea, but improv is in the United States. There's many cities that have improv, which is these comedy acts and shows. So tell me a little bit about that if you can.
Improv, I started doing improv here in Seoul over 4 years ago now. I think we will have our 5th year anniversary show coming up soon for Seoul City Improv. And yeah, Margaret Whittam started it, and I was here from the start, and I was doing community theater, and I was doing kids television and stuff like that. And then she started up this improv group, and I'm like, oh yes, that's what I want to do. So I was with it. Except for when I went home for about 1 year, but the rest of the time I was with the group doing it here. But yes, improv is huge back in Canada and the United States. Whose Line Is It Anyway? That has really helped spread improv.
Whose Line Is
everywhere.
It Anyway? Who's that? The guy, the main guy. I want to say Drew. Is that his name?
Oh, I think his name is Will Luera.
Okay. No.
I'm just kidding. My friend from Improv Boston's name is Will Luera, and he's like one of the best in the United States.
We'll hopefully get to meet him in another show.
I hope you do.
Yeah. So, yeah, when they do Whose Line Is It? And that's also filmed here in Korea. You can see it in Korea, too. I've seen it here.
Oh, you've seen it here. I think they just air it here in Korea. They film it back in...
of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, they air it here, so we've seen that. And the main guy's name is Drew, right?
Drew is like the host, Drew Carey.
Yeah, Drew Carey, that's right. That's what I was trying to get at. And things like that, that's improv.
Yes. That's short form improv, where you do sort of like a 3 to 5 minute game. Most of the games have some type of rule or restriction that the actors have, like they can't move their bodies, like an audience member might move their bodies for them, or they might have some restriction on how they can speak, or something they have to do when a certain word is said through the game. And so because of these rules and these restrictions, very funny and interesting situations can come up. And also it's all about the actors being very creative in the moment, and they have to instantly create relationships, scenario, like what problem and what are they doing today, and raise the stakes and sort of create the environment that they're in. And very funny things can happen very, very quickly.
Yeah, wow. So, I mean, there must be, for you, living in a different country as you are right now, this must be improv for you all the time. Improv, I'm just going to take what we call a shooting star moment, and this is when I explain something here on TV. And then the shooting star moment right here, when we say improv, I-M-P-R-O-V, usually improvisation. And for short, we say improv. So 갑작스럽게 뭐 행동을 하는 거죠. Or, whatever you want to say, 갑작스럽게 얘기하는 거, 뭐 행동을 하는 거죠. So lots of comedy will say the improv, or there's actually comedy shows now, they call it the improv, which is very famous, in many different cities and states, right?
Yes.
Usually at the beginning of the show, I usually ask, what's your favorite quote or what's your favorite motto that you live by?
I'll go with seize the day.
Seize the day. Explain to our viewers what seize the day is.
Seize the day is all about living in the moment. Every day is your opportunity to have a great time, to be grateful, and to live your life joyously. So if you're feeling down and you're down and out, you should say to yourself, seize the day and go do something you'd love to do and be happy and just be thankful you're alive.
Yeah.
And, go take a chance and do something absolutely new that will, expand your horizons.
Right. Wow. And so you live this way. You seize the day.
I do my best. I think we all have our ups and downs, but, the more often I'm in the moment and I'm seizing the day. That's what improv is all about, too.
Yeah.
Through improvising, you get up there, you never know what's going to happen.
That's right.
It's like your life. You never know what's going to happen next. Like here we are right here having this interview. I wouldn't have known a few weeks ago.
That's right.
I'd be right here right now. It's very interesting, and I look at my life sometimes, and I find myself in a place that I was 2 or 3 years before, and things are totally different, but there I am back in the same place, but it's different, you know?
Yeah.
So I always wonder, like, here I am sitting here with you today. Will I be here 3 or 4 years later with you, and we're talking about something else?
Or we're still talking about the same thing here.
It's very, yeah, we'll have a deja vu then.
Yeah, yeah. Now, when improv, a lot of times you have to always be on your toes and be ready to go. So, for example, when we have, I don't know, I just want to do like a sample one, just you and me. I'll throw out something. I'm going to put you on the spot, we say.
My goodness.
And improv a little bit here, just you and I a little bit. I don't know, let's just bring a little sentence saying something like, it's cold in here and I'm filming at Star English.
It's cold in here, and I'm filming at Star English.
Okay, so let's let you do that, and that's you, Brad Curtin, doing that.
That's me.
And
it's cold in here, and we're filming at Star English.
That's right. So why don't we have now a Shakespeare, Romeo and Juliet, but you are Juliet, saying it's cold in here, and I'm filming at Star English. So everyone, please welcome Juliet from Shakespeare.
It's cold in this abode, and we're filming at Star English. Okay. Romeo, where art thou?
Okay. So what about, how about, Little Red Riding Hood? Okay. No. Let's not do Little Red. How about, Hansel and Gretel? Right? And let's let you do Hansel, the boy. And he's what? I don't know, Hansel's 8 years old? 8? Hansel, not Gretel, but Hansel. He's 8 years old. And you're going to say, it's cold here. And here I am filming at Star English. You're Hansel now. And ladies and gentlemen, Hansel.
It's cold here in the forest. Oh, here's a breadcrumb. And we're filming here at Star English.
With a little wink.
Oh, yes. Breadcrumb.
Okay, well, you know what? In Hansel and Gretel, there's, I think, a witch. There's an evil witch, right? And she, wants to feed Hansel and Gretel all this food because later she's going to eat them, right? So how about the witch? It's cold in here.
It's cold in here. And we're filming at Star English.
Any other characters you feel like you need to come out with?
The superhero.
Oh, superhero. Okay, which one?
It's cold in here, and we're filming at Star English. Dun dun dun!
Seize the day!
Seize the day!
Right. Okay.
I'll use my superpower.
No, do you have moments like this? Maybe you're taking the subway, you're on the bus, you feel like you just want to do this, or no?
I think, well, some of us we improvise. Actually, I have a motorbike, so if I'm driving around on my motorbike, I might start making silly voices or something like that. Or I bet a lot of actors do it in the shower, just start being silly with themselves, seeing what they can